How you doing? This is gonna be our first wine tasting or wine review or whatever we're gonna call it.
This is going to be a learning experience more than
Yes.
anything. We're not wine experts.
Not whatsoever,
We
but
just like to drink it.
we
a
love
lot.
to drink it. So we decided, you know what? Let's try and learn
Yeah.
to drink wine properly, and we decided that what we'll do is make a video once a week and talk
It's the
about
plan.
a specific grape and see if we can learn more about it.
Yeah, so we are members of a wine club, and we have
Yeah.
wine delivered every couple of months
Every
or so.
3 months or so.
So we get to try a lot of different stuff.
We do, but sometimes we don't know enough about it. You know, we taste it, we enjoy the wine, but we
Always.
want to get more experience with it. We want to learn more. We have more knowledge. So
So by the end of this project, we'll be connoisseurs.
hopefully. No sommelier, not a sommelier, but we would know more about the types of wines that we're drinking throughout the year.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully we would know how to find the scents and taste, figure out alcohol
I
content.
just know what we're
level.
drinking.
Exactly. To be honest, we want to know more about it, and we decided to start, here in the new year, and pick a specific grape each time.
Yep.
Different wines, so that we know what we're getting into.
And
So
today, we just picked the first wine off the rack. And we had a Spanish Ribera del Duero, which is a red wine from Spain, which I hear is a blend of Tempranillo blended with Bordeaux grapes, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot. Excuse my Spanish. That was terrible.
actually, let me confirm that. This is actually a Tempranillo wine. Ribera del Duero is a region in Spain where they make
See, I'm
different
learning
wines.
already.
This specific wine from that region is only a Tempranillo grape. So this is not a blend. This is actually Tempranillo from what I researched.
Apparently, they're known for being strong, dark-coloured, filled with dark fruit, tobacco, and vanilla flavours, according to Vivino, which is the app, which I
yes.
recommend.
And I've written some stuff up. I've looked up. We have to do our research depending on the different grapes, so we learn.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, look at you. See, I told you I wrote everything down. But just a background on Tempranillo. Tempranillo is originated from Spain, and it's an old world grape or old world wine, I guess. That's what we're gonna call
I'll
it.
be opening it.
So it's a black grape variety, widely grown, full-bodied red wines in native Spain. The name derives from the Spanish temprano. It's a reference to the fact that it ripens a few weeks earlier than most red wines. The characteristics that we're gonna get from this specific grape are cherry plum,
Ooh.
tomato,
Tomato.
leather.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
There's gonna be some leather, tobacco, vanilla, clove.
Okay, I have a question. Are you
Yes.
supposed to taste leather? Because I'm not sure how I feel about
I think
that.
this is the characteristics from the scent.
Okay.
You might probably taste it. I'm still learning. We were both learning, and hopefully we can find those characteristics from what we get out of the scent and taste and both together.
Right.
Uh,
So this is a Vina Gourmaz, is the wine itself. This is the label.
Viña Gourmaz.
Yeah, something like that.
Spanish. What does it smell?
Fruity.
Ooh.
And, actually, I can smell, it's like smoky too.
Yeah, apparently. Well, you do. You're supposed to get, from what I researched, you do get smokiness from this. The oakiness as well, as it's aged in American and French oak.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do is, we don't have a spit bucket, so we're gonna get drunk tonight.
Well, remember what we learned? We have to sip it.
Hmm. Well, what we're
Then
gonna
we
do
have
is,
to splash it on the cream cardigan.
well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this bottle first. Sorry, love. We'll fix that. Don't worry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we don't
Again!
ruin this. You shouldn't be wearing this when we're doing red wine. Huh? It's like, who wears white when we're doing a red wine drunk review? I just cleaned it. I just,
The idea is you swish it in your mouth to get your palate ready to taste the wine. And then you twirl it. And then you take the second sip.
Apparently, right? Again, we're wine experts. We got... Alright,
That's rich.
well, before we taste it, let's see what we can get as far as the scents go. I poured a little bit there so you can coat your wine glass, so you can get as much of the flavor and the scents and whatnot.
And one thing I do know is if you tip the glass on your side, you can tell how full-bodied it is. And this is pretty heavy. It's like a big fat syrup up the side of the glass.
Okay, so that's what that's how you determine whether it's full-bodied, is when the glass sticks, or the wine sticks to the glass.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
I guess that I guess there's like a syrupiness to it on the sides of the glass. I guess the more it sticks to it is the more full-bodied.
Full-bodied, yeah.
News to me.
Full-bodied.
We're
You were in the same wine class as I was.
No, I didn't take wine class in a restaurant. I just cooked. But this is very nice.
It is nice.
It smells
I
good.
usually don't like smoky reds, but there's definitely fruity flavors coming through.
What else are you getting from it? How about you finish that? Let me fill you up and then...
Oh, okay.
Just a little drop. Alright.
Trying to get me drunk.
No. Like I said
Thank you.
first time, I just put it there so that you can coat your glass. And you can...
That's about 5 sips.
That was not. That was one sip for me.
It actually
Smokiness.
smells super smoky.
Yeah, I smell the smokiness. What else can we get out of it? We're supposed
And
to get some...
that's legit. Like, usually I'd smell a glass of wine and be like, oh, yeah, like, melon. But that's genuinely really smoky. It's like tobacco.
I can smell the smokiness.
It actually doesn't smell that good.
I don't know, I kind of like it. Smells like alcohol.
Alcohol and, like, libraries.
Libraries.
Like Victorian libraries where the gentlemen go after dinner to smoke their cigarettes and drink their whiskey.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
While the ladies are in the drawing room where they retired to gossip.
Are
you getting that?
That's some good wine if you get all that. Jeez. I'm getting cherry. Like really, really old cherry, like rotten cherry.
Like, cherry.
Like
We're on to a winner.
Like grandma cherry. It's better than...
Grandma cherry.
Yeah, like old...
Grandma's? Are you serious?
Carrying on. We're already at 9 minutes. Look at that. Anyway, what else are you getting from it? Scent-wise.
I think we've done scents.
Actually, we haven't.
Well, you educate me. What else do they have? What else does it say?
Well, we're supposed to getting some type of, like, for fruits, we're gonna get plum, cherry, tomatoes. So do you get any of that?
I don't really know what plums smell like.
Well,
Or maybe a little cherry.
I'm getting a bit of that cherryness, but
Yeah,
that's about
I
it.
don't
And
know.
smokiness, and I
Yeah.
can't really get much other than that.
To be honest, I don't really know what plums smell like, so... It definitely doesn't smell like leather.
I have that leatherness
Oh, you do?
to it. It's like a hint. Like I get that, or I'm putting it in my head, and that's what I'm smelling because that's what we're supposed to be getting out of it. But
That's the danger. Once you read what you're supposed to smell, but I don't know. It's all a learning process.
We'll go tasting now. I thought we were gonna go from smelling to tasting. You
I'm
kind of
sorry,
just
you
went like
didn't-
everywhere.
You didn't brief me. I'm sorry.
It's all right. That's.
What are you tasting? Oh, sorry.
See, that's the thing.
It tastes fruity,
It does. It does.
and
It's
that's
not,
why I like it. You know, this is rated a 3.3 out of 5 from Vivino, which is pretty good.
3.3 is from what voters rated it, and it's not very accurate in the sense that they get whoever it's pretty much like, you know, if 20 people rated it, they get the average. So as far as I like Vivino, we can't really go with their
No.
ratings, but
Just saying.
as far as the type of wine from that region, you know, we should be getting certain characteristics from
Even
it.
vanilla. Can you sense any vanilla?
Yeah. Vanilla and cloves also should be in here. I cannot sense it with this particular wine. Again, we're still amateurs in the sense that we don't know what we're looking
don't know what
for.
we're doing. But the good news is, according to this, it should be very full-bodied. Ding, ding, ding. And how would you rate the acidity? Pop quiz.
Acidity should be a medium to, or...
What do you think? What do you think as far as the acidity? Take another sip.
It's very mild to me.
Price high acidity.
It's supposed to
You
be
know
high.
what I like about this as well is I do know what tannins are. Tannins are the bits of the wine that coat your mouth and make you go like that. And this
is about medium.
Yeah, this isn't high.
Not high at all. No.
Like, I'm not getting dry mouth from the sips that I've taken, which is really nice.
Yes.
And, in my opinion, quite similar to, like, a Rioja, which is another Spanish wine.
Well, Rioja is also around the same area, and most Riojas actually have Tempranillo blended into it.
Oh, yeah?
So that's why you are getting familiar with that, which is a good thing because now you're kind of getting a Rioja and you're getting that Tempranillo, so you kind of like, you know, you're finding the two similarities of the two.
Yeah, but this
And
isn't
that's a
fair.
good
I
thing.
didn't know we were going pro before we made this video.
Well,
you learn all this stuff.
No, I learned it just today. Again, we got to do some research. You know, we're trying to do a little wine thing, so I wanted to know a little bit about it, and some of the things that I've learned was that Rioja from the same region or even in
How do you pronounce it? Rioja?
Yeah, I think it's Rioja, but it's spelled with a J, right?
Yeah, it is. But where I'm from, we call it Rioja.
Yeah, I think that's what it's. That's what it is. But I think the same region offers Tempranillo, Rioja, and Ribera del Duero. So.
Okay.
So, it's a region in Spain where they, you know, they make wines where the vineyards are, and these specific grapes grow well in that region. That's why they have them there.
Good
and
climate, huh?
Yeah, and well, I think it's kind of like cold and like it's one of those like warm during the day and cool at night. That's why they can only survive in certain areas. That's why Spain is one of them. You don't see it up in France. You don't see it up in, you know, the northern region. You see
But
it in
a lot of
California.
these I read you can mix with Bordeaux.
Well, this grape is known to be blended. I think. Again, from what I learned, could be wrong. You guys let me know. Again, we are still learning, so whatever we've researched or we thought we knew, and
Probably
you guys
from Wikipedia.
think or know that it's wrong, comment and let us know, and this will help us learn.
Yeah.
Right?
That's all we want to do.
Yeah.
We want to drink and learn and be merry.
And be merry and get
Cheers.
drunk. Right? And what do you think about the wine in itself?
As I said, I really like it because despite the smoky smell, it actually tastes really fruity. It doesn't give me dry mouth.
You know what? It's
And
not.
it's super drinkable. Like
That's the thing. It's not very heavy. Like
it said it. Looking at it and
full
actually
body.
physically
like,
looking at it, it is full body. But you're right. It doesn't sit heavy. It's not gonna like send me to sleep.
No. It's like
After
you
a
can
glass
have
or
you
two.
can have a bottle and it'll be perfectly fine.
That sounds like a fun experiment.
Oh well, we have a whole bottle here. So.
Ooh.
And what else are we getting from this? It's something we can eat food with. I was reading. This goes well with steaks.
I can see that. I mean, red wine in general, of course, we love drinking with steaks, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like this wouldn't be too heavy to have with other things as well. What are you doing? You're gonna try it with chocolate?
I think it's gonna go good with chocolate.
That sounds interesting.
Ever leftover chocolate from Christmas time?
First of all, this is British chocolate.
British
chocolate
chocolate coins.
I mean, chocolate does go very well with red wine. Milk chocolate, also dark chocolate.
Yeah.
But we have milk chocolate coins, probably from Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, we took a trip back in the UK for Christmas time
my
and
home.
Visited the family. And
Yeah.
so we got lots of gifts in forms of chocolate.
Particularly chocolate coins in our stocking. White chocolate, milk chocolate, and a very, very large one too. This is my kind of experiment.
Now, this is supposed to be a 13 to 14% alcohol. And this
Legit.
specific, Tempranillo in itself, this specific one is 14%. Very nice.
Wow.
How does it? The chocolate's good, but does it go well with?
Not bad. With the chocolate in my mouth being so sweet, I'm getting more of the smoky taste.
Yeah.
Like, it's not one of those that I'd say goes super well with chocolate because it's like all fruity. There's like I can almost taste like that tobacco chocolatey flavour like laced in it. I think because it's contrasted with the sweetness of the chocolate. Personally.
I can see that. It's a good blend. Again, it's not as full bodied as it's supposed to be. It goes down very well. It's not thick like what other reds that I'm used to drinking.
Like a Cabernet?
Or Cab Sav.
Or a Bordeaux, yeah.
It's nice. I remember the reason why this is not from our
Wine club?
wine club.
Oh, it's not, is it?
We bought this at a liquor store.
An off license from where I'm from.
A liquor store just around, a few blocks
it was
from
in
Hardy.
Chelsea.
It was in Chelsea area. We're in New York City, and in Manhattan, to be precise. And we were going to a friend's party, and we decided to get this for ourselves because they were having a tasting, and we really enjoyed it. And we realized, this is gonna be good for one of these type of events that we're gonna do. So, hey, you know what? We chose it as our first one. We want to try and do different types of grapes each time, but it was really, really nice when we tried it. That's why we chose to buy it. And this isn't too expensive. This was about $12 a bottle, and that's what we're trying to do. We don't want to break the bank when we do we're gonna do these types of events, but we're gonna try and do
like middle of the range.
$15-$20 max, if anything.
Unless it's a special occasion.
Yeah, if it's a special occasion, we'll probably break the bank. But for now, we're enjoying it, and this is it. But alright, we had some chocolate with it. We had
we had a sausage sandwich before that we're washing down with it too.
We ate stuff. We had white wine earlier to get us a bit not
just
in the mood,
glass,
but
just
it's a Friday night, so
wind
we
down
enjoy
after
it.
work.
But anyway, this was good. I enjoyed it very much.
And if you've tried this before, we'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think.
So again, we got characteristics. I got a bit of cherry in this. I got a little bit of leather, hints of leather, not too much.
Smoky.
Smokiness. I taste a bit of oakiness as well. I can differ from French to American oak. I don't know if there's such a thing, or there's such a thing to sense which one's which. It's not oaky whatsoever. It's supposed to be full body, but not very, very heavy. Very light.
Doesn't taste so much.
It goes down very well. I can eat it with like a steak, like a dinner. You know, this is something I can eat with a dinner very lightly, or I can even just sip it just.
I wish I was eating a steak with this, actually. I think that would go great.
Yeah. And again, with our little chocolate, it came out pretty good. You know, it's not a big... Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, you know,
I wouldn't say
orgasm
they
in your mouth.
compliment. I wouldn't say they compliment each other.
Like, orgasm. Like, what was I having? I took wine class back in... I went to culinary school, and one of the things in wine class that we tried was Riesling with blue cheese. And it was like the most amazing combination of two things that I've had. And this was not it. Whatsoever.
Okay, so I've heard you talk about this before. The way you talk about that is the way that you remember my favourite ever meal, and I had this jumbo lump crab cake, like the most freshest crab ever. It was in Florida, and it was just the most fresh thing. It was beautiful. With a glass of Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc on the side, and the two together is just the most magical experience.
Orgasm. Exactly. And do
you remember? I was just like, don't even speak to me. Like, oh, and I was like, try this, my food and my wine. It was just magical.
Well, that's exactly how I felt.
Sorry.
When I went. No. That's exactly how I felt when I went to culinary school and had the wine class. And to be honest, I didn't appreciate wine as much back then. And when I first thought about, or I was introduced to pairing wines with food, it was the most amazing experience ever. And
this would be nice with a really smoked cheese as well.
Oh, very nice. But I agree with you. It
like
could be
smoked Gouda or like an applewood cheddar or something.
You know what? I think what we should do is like, in about a year's time, we're gonna try and find this exact same bottle, same vintage, and then we're gonna compare our experience now, and with what we've learned throughout the year, to how we feel with this. Hopefully, in a year's time, when we come back to it, we will get more out of it than what we got today. Mm-hmm. And based on what we get out of it today, we will kind of compare, or we'll prepare things. Maybe I'll even make a steak dinner for us when we do the next one in a year's time to celebrate our 1 year.
In a year's time, mark that calendar. I get a steak dinner.
Yeah, that's gonna be episode 53 right there.
But for now, we're going to enjoy our wine.
Of course.
It's Friday night. Cheers. And cheers to you.
It's 24 minutes. If you stuck around the whole time, thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys can check us out. It's our first video. Please subscribe. Help us build our rating. But other than that, we're gonna do other videos other than just this wine thing.
This is just
it's something that we wanted to do for a long time, and it's a new year. It's still the same. We're not
doing dry January, evidently.
No, of course not. Never. There's gonna be fads that we're gonna try and do. Hopefully, I don't know what it's gonna be for the next year, but there'll be a lot of things. But for now, thank you for watching us, and cheers. Enjoy. Try this. It's not that bad, actually. Okay, before we finish this, we need to do like from 1 out of 10. We need to do like a rating.
Rate it, okay.
And then we're gonna compare it to next year's rating as well.
Okay, I would rate this a 6.5.
6.5, right? Out of 10. Smokiness.
And I'm being quite critical. Whoa.
I'm not that far. You know, there's a lot of wines that I would rate like 9s because I enjoy very much. This is meh. Okay, I do about 6.
Okay.
So 6.5. I do 6. Let's wait a year. We'll give it another year to age. We'll get the exact same vintage, 2013, and hopefully it tastes better. And we'll compare it from there. But thank you for watching. 6.5, 6 on a Tempranillo Viña Gormaz from
That's how you
Ribera
pronounce it. It's funny
del
how after
Duero.
a couple of glasses you can suddenly speak Spanish.
I actually knew how to do it the first time. You just
You let me like suffer.
Well, you-
Ouch.
yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
So rude. Happy Friday.
Cheers. Well done, baby.